I'm Snoman and welcome back to Day 3 of the 2015 snoGlobes, my video game awards for the year. Today, we'll give out the Best DLC Award. I'll be the first to admit that I'm not the biggest fan of DLC, but this year we've seen a lot of them that are worthy of being called expansions. It was refreshing to see DLC that brought value back to the game, when we've been burned in the past from a lot of useless packs. So let's hear our nominees. Afterbirth. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth was my game of the year in 2014, and now just under 1 year later we've seen the DLC for it in Afterbirth. After all the new content that came with Rebirth, it seemed hard to top, but now we've received everything we expected and more in this new expansion. New modes, new characters, and a butt ton of new items. It was fun to start fresh again, not knowing anything about these items and learning what they do. Tyrone Rodriguez of Nicholas said this could easily have been its own sequel with all the stuff they've added. And that's no lie, with all the bosses and challenges, this could stay fresh for quite a long time. Plague of Shadows. Yacht Club Games blew us away with Shovel Knight last year, and now they've not only made the first DLC for it with the Plague Knight campaign, but it's free. It's hard to beat that. They reworked all the levels to be geared toward Plague Knight's mechanics, and switched up everything in regards to gameplay. All the new weapons and power-ups really made it feel like a new game, which is amazing because I wasn't too sure it could stand on its own at first. Plague of Shadows made Shovel Knight worth going back to, and it really made me rethink what DLC can be.
Hey, I'm FERALxPANDA. The X is silent. As a huge Smash Bros. Enthusiast and a tournament competitor, it is great to see new content released to help diversify a good fight. Dreamland is a stage that is a personal favorite, and it is great to see that Lucas and Mewtwo are back. But hands down, the best piece of Smash DLC to this date is Ryu from Street Fighter. Solid recovery options, reliable frame data, and overflowing attack power makes Ryu easily one of the best characters in Smash 4's roster. Ryu has one of the most diverse movesets in the game, being able to adopt strong and light attacks depending on button presses, as well as having his special moves having variants using the original input commands from the Street Fighter series. Man, he even has 2 final smashes! With all of these tools, Ryu is an amazing character, but very hard to master, staying true to his fighting game roots.
And the Best DLC Award goes to Plague of Shadows. I never thought I would actually care so much about one of my enemies from the original game, but Plague Knight's campaign really makes you feel a connection with him through his charming story. It was hard to get used to how he controlled, but by the end I was blown away at what an amazing experience it was. All the little Easter eggs and new ways to view old locations tied this all together into an amazing package that will give DLC a run for its money in the future. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Day 4 of the 2015 snoGlobes. Stay frosty, my friends.